This is the Xvive Echoman full analog delay, and as you may have already been able to tell visually and aurally by hearing it and seeing the controls, you may have noticed that it's heavily based on the Memory Man circuit from Electro Harmonix. You know, the big box boy, 70s Bucket Brigade style delay with chorus and vibrato options only on the repeats. It's that circuit. And it's a totally iconic sound. This pedal nails it, but in fact there are a few improvements from the original design. First off, you're obviously going to notice the size. This is pedal board friendly. Now, as it compares to other pedals of this size, it's generally just a little bit longer than most and a little bit slimmer as well. So I'd say about 3.5 inches top to bottom and then 1 inch wide at the base. And as well as size improvements compared to the original guy from the 70s. This also has some improvements in the circuitry inside. For one thing, they've added a ton of delay time. This goes up to 600 milliseconds now, and as well, even when you're extending the delay time like that, it's amazing how dead silent this thing is. That's a huge improvement in my eyes. The Memory Man design is a little bit noisy just by nature, but somehow they found a way to keep it silent while also using the standard Bucket Brigade chips and keeping it full analog. Now, Xvive did reach out to me by email a couple weeks ago and offered to send me this pedal in exchange for the review. But of course you guys know that I wouldn't show you anything on this channel that I wouldn't support myself and that I wouldn't want to use live. So in fact, later on in this video, I know there's plenty of great demos online already, but one thing I haven't seen is people actually using this live. So I've shot some video in one of the production shows that we've been doing on board this ship here, and you're going to be hearing some different examples of how I've been using this in live scenarios. So we'll get to that bit towards the end of the demo, but right now I want to take a little bit of time and show you some of my favorite settings that I've found on this. You guys know that I'm big into ambient music and effect-heavy guitar parts, so I'm going to be using this on my pedal board. I might use a little bit of reverb from my Empress reverb, but mostly just going to be hearing the delay played direct, and if I am using reverb, listen in stereo, because it's going to sound pretty cool. The amazing thing about this is how clean it sounds, like I mentioned earlier, and I love that fact. So you're getting the very warm analog repeats of this thing, but you're not getting any of the hiss that you would have from a lot of other analog pedals. Another cool thing this pedal does, and it's just a factor of the design of this circuit, is that you can use it as a modulation pedal. If you want to single out the chorus or vibrato effect, simply turn up the modulation to your desired effect, leave the feedback pretty present there so that you're hearing it, and then put plenty of the delay in the blend. Lastly, turn the time way down so that it's basically playing in time with your own playing. And what you're going to be hearing is your dry signal, obviously, mixed with the vibrato or the chorus channel on it. Before we jump to the final part of this, playing the production show, I do have to give you a bit of a background of what's happening here. I'm on a cruise ship and it's around Christmas time, so apologies in advance for the Christmas music, but it's about that time of year, and I thought it was a great show to showcase the different sounds I'm getting on this. What you're going to be hearing is a direct feed from my Aviom. It's my in-ear mix, so I'm playing direct with my Line 6 HX Stomp for my amp tones. We don't have an amp on stage, just to keep it quiet for the singers. But the great thing is that you're going to be hearing a very pure tone, and it's going to be very guitar heavy because obviously I need to be able to hear myself. So you're going to be hearing some click track, maybe a little bit of backing tracks. There's auxiliary percussion, strings and stuff in there. Some of the other band, but mostly what you're going to be hearing is a very guitar heavy mix. So, and also please give me a break because it was the first time I played this show. It was just in a rehearsal. And anyway, hopefully I can give you a little bit of insight on some awesome sounds that this pedal is very useful for.
1, 2, guitar, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yourself a merry little Christmas.
you all enjoyed that video. This is the Xvive Echoman. It's a pedal that I'm having a ton of fun using and that I'm looking forward to including on my full analog board when I get home and I build that up. You guys will see that. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. Make sure you check out some of my other gear demos if you thought I did a good job here. I like to be a little bit unique and showcase some live playing scenarios in with everything. I know there's a ton of gear demos online, so I want to try and do something unique. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this thing and what you think of the Memory Man circuit design in general. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.